My very first impression of a Marist brother was always the typical conservative, Catholic-like person that I've always known.
I thought they were going to be very standoffish, very monk-like, because just the way my father was a Marist brother, and he used to describe how they used to be very strict, very standoffish, very aloof.
The only impression of a religious order that I had was priests. And back in my hometown, I didn't find them to be very personable, and I didn't get to know them very well, and I felt really uncomfortable around them. And when I came to college, I had that same assumption in my mind about the Marist brothers.
I thought that they were, very religious, all they did was pray and, go to church services and, things like that.
My original thought on Marist brothers would be that they were very strict, very religious, and everything was very structured.
You think of Marist brothers as being these kind of people out with a barrier around them, being their own identity or having their own identity, which they do, but to know that they're so much like we are and that they try to make us feel accepted and come down to our level, being students or being recent graduates, whatever, it's pretty amazing, and it really makes you feel good about them and about knowing them and being with them.
I've come to discover that they're really down-to-earth people just like everybody else. They're very caring, very considerate of other people. They have a sense of humor. They're very fun to be with. And I really have learned a lot from them about myself and about others.
I got to know they were just regular people you could talk to, have a nice conversation with, get advice from.
They weren't trying to enforce a way of life on me. They weren't trying to... they were trying to teach or show what they believe in, but they didn't necessarily make that my belief or have to make that my belief.
What I see in the Marist brothers are tremendously friendly, helpful, caring, 100-degree turnaround from what I had expected.
Each one has their own specific characteristic that adds to the flavor of a Marist brother.
One thing that strikes me about the Marist brothers is that they're real people, I guess.
They're very happy with what they do, from what I've realized. They always willing to help. And I think they're happy because they found what they want in life, and they found their calling. And that's where they want to be.
Their friendliness and openness to somebody they might not know, like the Marist brothers that I've met have said hi to me, and ones I haven't met still say hi to me, even though they don't know me.
I don't think I've met anyone or any group of people that have been so open and just so caring about me as a person.
Basically, the Marist brothers are trying to make the world a better place, and that's not an easy job to do. And they're trying to do it one at a time, trying to help one person at a time.
I think the biggest way I've experienced the service of the Marist brothers here at Marist is through the community service program that I've been involved in, along with numerous other students. It's a program where basically the students go out to the city schools and help out in any way possible, whether it's with normal students, slightly retarded students, or other disabled students. And I guess it's just really shown me that the Marist brothers have a real concern for the community around them. They're not solely concerned with the school and what's going on here at the college. They're really concerned about all the people in the area.
here at Marist, I've experienced the service in the fact that I have a Marist brother as a mentor, and he's always willing to help at 2 in the morning if you're upset about something. You can wake him up. He won't come after you with a stick. He comes, makes rounds down the halls, which I haven't seen many mentors do in Marist. He'll come down and he'll knock on your door if you're in, say, can I come in and talk to you for a while?
And I've seen brothers here on campus, coming in contact with students, working with students, being in touch with them.
I find that the Marist brothers really add a second dimension to Marist College. And it's not just Marist College where you learn academically, where you learn socially, but they add the second or third dimension even to that spiritually. And they really get along with all the students. They come down to our level. They know us as people and are willing to get to know us better as people.
There's always a brother doing something on campus, whether it be teaching, whether it be service, whether it be just walking around in a jogging suit. They seem to always have their hands in it, so to say, hands-on. And I believe they keep it a close family-like atmosphere.
Since they care so much, I think, and work so hard, I think that's added a lot to school.
I think it must be the caring attitude that they've shown. The brother, through caring about the girls, having a good coach, he did it himself. The brother who runs campus ministry, he made sure that this community is serviced with students going out to schools, hospitals, old people's homes and whatnot. I think caring.
They really have changed the direction of my life. When I first came to Marist College, the only thing I was really interested in was drinking a lot of beers and, living it up. But then I met some of the brothers on some of the various work camps I went on, and their philosophy about life, the way they conducted themselves, with other people, really had an influence on me. It opened my eyes to the benefits of a life of service, the benefits of a life of sacrifice, of caring, of hard work.
So they made me feel more that I can be more open with people around Marist College, other students and other professors as well.
They've directed me in the path I'd like to take. They have kept me focused on many things that are coming in and going out of my life. And they've really helped me to figure out who I was, where I was going, and why I'm going there.
Well, I'm not a member of the Catholic Church anymore, but I do hold the Christian philosophy very dear, the fact that you're helping other people. And that's one thing that I saw in the Marist brothers, that they really hold that Christian belief. And I wanted to develop that more, and I wanted to help a lot of people, and they allowed me that access of helping people through the community service program.
I guess what I've been saying all along, to remind me that I'm not just an individual, I'm not just a self-centered individual, that there are other people out there, and that it is my job as a Christian to go out and help them.
They've given me more focus to learn who I am myself, and who the people around me are, and the people, and realize what's important to me, what I should focus on. And they've taught me how to give and how to be generous.
And they've also helped me follow my own path and make my own decisions, and to have enough courage to make those choices. They've shown me a lot about, how wonderful the future can be, and that particular choices in life will be good to make. There will always be there people that help you out and give you that extra hand that you need.
And the influence on my life is really good, because had I not gone to my Marist High School, Columbus High School, I would never have been here. And I really feel that the course of action that I took from going into high school has led me to where I am now and will lead me into better places.
I think the biggest way that I've been influenced by the brothers is the amount I've learned about myself. I've come more in touch with who I am and what I'm about through the contact with the Marist brothers, both in and out of the classroom. But the Marist brothers that I've met outside the classroom have had an even bigger impact on me as a person. They've helped me shape who I am today, and hopefully the characteristics I've picked up from them will carry on through the course of my life.